And this so-called learning growth model, I think it's a very good diagram for us to really understand how we can take our students from the so-called novice learner to an expert learner. You can see on the Y is effort, on the X is cumulative knowledge and time. So initially, when we have a new group of students taking the course, so it's new course for them. It's a new thing for them to learn. So they are novice learners. Everyone will go through this, including us, when we learn new thing. So we are novice. We are novice learner. We don't know much, or we don't know anything at all about the topic. And this is a so-called challenge zone. It's a challenging zone because we don't know anything about the topic, about the subject. So the learner has to put a lot of effort here, a lot of the investment of effort in terms of time, in terms of energy, focus, and so on. Okay. Then after some time, they become the experienced learner. So this is where effective learning start to happen. This is where they, what we call become learning experienced learner. So from here, challenge zone to learning zone. From novice learner to experienced learner, they grow. So learning is about growth. Learning is about growth. Growth of knowledge, growth in characters, growth in personality, growth in experience, growth in wisdom. So learning, that's why we call it learning growth model. Our job, our task, our responsibility is to take the student from novice learner to become experienced learner. Take them from challenge zone to learning zone. And here probably the students need a lot of assistance, or something what we call scaffolding. Or we will talk about scaffolding shortly. Then when they become experienced learner and they continue to learn, now they are experienced learner, they are more comfortable. So they will learn more and more and more. Then they become at another level, become expert learner. When they become expert learner, they're now in the agile zone. What is the meaning of agile? Agile means, it's agility. Agile, it can learn very fast, can move very fast, can adapt, can when they are given new problem to solve, they will be able to apply whatever they have learned. So they are in the higher level of Bloom taxonomy cognitively. They are also emotionally comfortable because they have confidence. Yeah, they have confidence. When they have confidence, they can solve the problem, and they have the skill to find the information, to filter the information. They have skill to collaborate with other team members, with their friends and colleagues to solve the problem. So this is what expert learner is, the agile zone, and this is what we want to achieve. But of course, over time, the knowledge will accumulate, and it will take time to take the student from novice to experienced to an expert. This is what we call a learning growth model. Self-directed and self-regulated learners will always think and assess themselves and reflect to see where they are in the journey. Whether they are still struggling, therefore they need to do something, maybe getting help from the lecturers, or maybe working together with their colleagues. So they have to be more resourceful now, because they are still in the challenge zone. So they have to assess themselves whether now they feel comfortable. Okay, after the 4th week, now I can see, I can make sense of what I have learned. So they know what they need to learn more. They need to read more. They will find more references, more books to read, watch more videos on YouTube, whatever necessary. So they become now experienced learner. An expert learner is where now the expert learner can now play a role as to mentor, to mentor other students, to help other students to learn, because they are now an expert learner. As a lecturer, we are an expert learner. We have learned that particular subject, and before we teach, we study. We have to do a lot. We have to study a lot. Then only we feel ready to teach. Because to teach is to learn twice, kan? So we are an expert learner, and our students are still at a novice learner. So I think by understanding this learning growth model, we should now we have more empathy to understand about our students, because now we can assess where they are in the learning curve, in the learning growth model. Itu sebab saya kata jangan always remember we were once a student. Saya selalu katakan kepada pensyarah-pensyarah muda especially, jangan lupa dulu kita pun pelajar. So bila kita dah jadi pensyarah, ya, kita tak sabar nak marah student selalu je. Sebab itu pun tak faham lagi. Kita cepat je kita nak marah sebab kita tak bring our level down to that level.